Hi, in this video we're going to look at how to create and interpret a line plot. So how can we make a line plot? We can use a set of data given out this way or in form of a tally chart to create a line plot. So let's complete this tally chart. Here we have the age of campers and the number of people in the age brackets we have here. So for those who are 6 years old, we have just 2 of them. So we'll put the tally marks to correspond with that. 7-year-olds, we have just 1 7-year-old. We have 5 8-year-olds. So this is the tally mark representing that. We have 1 9-year-old and we have 2 10-year-olds. So you can either use the tally chart or the data, the raw data as it's given here, to create your line plot. So let's start by ordering the ages of the campers from the least to the greatest. We have 6-year-olds here. We'll have the 7-year-olds following, 8, 9, and 10. So this is a line plot. For a line plot, you need a line here and then order your title from the least to the greatest on the line, and then you represent the number, the frequency of the ages or whatever data you have with X. That's what makes a line plot. So how many campers are 6-year-olds? We have just 2 of them. You represent that with 2X right here. That's how a line plot is plotted. Okay. You can also use the raw data we have here. How many 7-year-olds do we have? Just 1. That will be 1x. How many 8-year-olds do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here, right here in the tally chart. So you use x to represent the frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many 9-year-olds do we have? 1. And how many 10-year-olds do we have? 1, 2. And this is a line plot. So easy to make. So far you have your data and you know what you're doing. So from here we can actually find the mode of the data. That is the number that occurs the most, or the age in this case that occurs the most. So the mode of this data is the age with the highest number of X's, and that's 8 years old. So 8 is the mode of this data. The range will be the greatest number minus the smallest number. So that's 10 minus 6. That will be 4. And the median, for the median, you just take it out one by one. The first, you take the first X out. The last X, you continue to do that until you get to the middle. 2, 3, followed by this, and this 4, this, and this 5. So this is the median in the middle, and that's still 8. So it's quite easy to do, right? Okay, so it's going to be your turn now. Try to create a line plot using the data right here. So you can go ahead while I fill in the tally marks. Hours of TV watched by 3rd graders on school days. So those who don't watch at all, we have just 1 student who doesn't watch at all. 2 students watch for 1 hour. 5 students watch for 2 hours. 2 students watch for 3 hours. And 1 student gets to watch for 4 hours. Okay. So I believe you're done with your line plot. It's quite easy. So here you have to your line plot needs to have a line first of all. So you have your straight line, and then you label whatever data you have here. In this case, the hours of TV watched by 3rd graders on school days. So we have from 0 to 4. We're going to label that oddly. 0 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and there we are. So how many students watch for 0 hours? We have just one student, so that'll be 1x. How many students watch for 1 hour? We have 2 students. 1, 2. How many students watch for 2 hours? We have 5 students. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many students watch for 3 hours? 2 students. And how many students watch for 4 hours? Just 1. So this is our line plot, which I believe you got. We can also find our range here. What is the range? 4 minus 0, the greatest minus the smallest number. 4 minus 0, our range will be 4. Our mode is the hour that has the highest number of x. So our mode is 2. And our median, the middle number, how do we get that? Continue to take out. You begin by taking out the first and last, and then go on that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're left with this in the middle. So this is the median, and it's still 2. All right, so congratulations on making your line plot. You can go on doing that to analyze data and get better in your information gathering. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful time.